Alright guys, welcome to day 3 and 4 of week 6 of chemistry. So this is going to be day 3 and 4 because it's your test review. So I'm expecting that you use the 2 days that you have essentially to study for your test, which will be day 5, which is Friday, May 1st at 1:30 p.m. A couple of things about your test. You have to show up via Zoom. We'll do it exactly the same way that we did it last time. You guys did such a fabulous job last time and just showing up and taking it and all that good stuff. So if by chance there is an emergency that arises and you cannot show up, I have to hear from your parent directly and be in communication with them. So be sure that if something happens, that your parent either calls me or sends me an email.
A couple of things I noticed while editing the other videos for this week was that, one, I talk really slow in real life. I didn't realize that I did that. So I sped up the videos for you guys. Brian said that there's a way to go in and change the pitch if you do speed up videos, so that way it doesn't sound like you just had a helium balloon in your mouth. But I don't know how to do that yet. He said he will show me. So this one is also sped up, so if I sound like a balloon, I'm sorry about that. But I just want to try to save. Every second counts when it comes to online learning. I know you guys have a ton of stuff to do, so I'm just trying to save as much time as possible. But another thing I noticed is I say all right, so a whole bunch. So these are things that I'm learning about myself that I didn't realize, and you guys didn't tell me. And now I'm learning it the hard way because I have to watch my videos over and over, which is not fun, by the way.
So the way that I want to do this is go ahead and get out the notes that you've already taken, and I'm just going to really quickly hit the highlights. So everything is on the table to be potentially tested on, but if I say it in this video, that means you really need to be paying attention to it. So it will have 25 questions, just like the last one did. It'll be via Zoom, so that way you can ask any questions, and you'll do it LMS exactly the same way. You're allowed to have your oxidation number rules and your periodic table to use. Everything on the oxidation review sheet is fair game. So the simple ones that we did on the sheet and also in the oxidation review video, you should be able to do those frontwards and backwards. And so you're definitely going to have a couple of those on the test. All right, let's talk about redox reactions. So you need to understand what redox reaction actually means, which is it's electrons moving between atoms. And you need to understand what the oxidation number, how that comes into play. So understanding that the oxidation number indicates how many electrons are either being lost or being gained. And you need to be able to tell me how many electrons are being lost or being gained. There's a big old bird that just flew by. So understanding oxidation is a loss of electrons. Understanding reduction is a gain of electrons, and being able to tell which element is being reduced and which element is being oxidized is going to be super important. So if I were to give you on the test, if I were to give you a redox reaction and I said which of these elements is being reduced and which of these elements are being oxidized, I would expect you to be able to tell me. I would also expect that you could tell me which one is the reducing agent and which one is the oxidizing agent. Again, if this all sounds brand new to you, you need to go back and watch the videos. Please do not just skip to the test review without watching any of the lecture videos, because unless you are cheating, you will do bad on the test if you don't go back and watch the lecture videos. So remember, oil rig and Leo the Lion says GER. So oxidation is loss, reduction is gain for oil rig. Leo, loss of electrons is oxidation. The Lion says GER, gain of electrons is reduction. You need to be able to know how to write half reactions, which I went over in the video before this. Understanding the definition of oxidizing agent and reducing agent. So oxidizing agents make oxidation happen, reducing agent makes reduction happen, and being able to identify what is doing what in a reaction. You need to know that oxidation and reduction always happen simultaneously. So to make oxidation happen, something must take electrons from it, and to make reduction happen, something must give electrons. If you are not a master at understanding that reducing is actually gaining electrons and oxidizing is actually losing electrons, you gotta be a master at that. If I were to ask you, in oxidation, are we losing electrons or gaining electrons? I would expect you to be able to answer that for me. Also need to tell me oxidation number increases or oxidation number decreases. So with oxidation, the oxidation number increases. With reduction, the oxidation number decreases. Alright guys, so that is it for your test review. I think that you guys will do great on this test. Hopefully everything is really clear for everyone. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me. I would love to answer them, and the quickest way to get a hold of me is by texting me at 843-834-3333. Please try your best to text me during school hours, but I am willing to take phone calls or texts whenever you guys need it to answer your questions. But feel free to email me because I do have my email open throughout the day. But if it's something that you need a response immediately, then feel free to text me. All right, guys, love you very much, and here's a little special guest just for you. Say bye.